I'm Joe Neumaier with the New York Daily News, talking about what you can see at the movies this Thanksgiving weekend. My Week with Marilyn is a jaunty romantic comedy set in England in the 1950s. On the set of the lesser romantic comedy The Prince and the Showgirl, star and director Laurence Olivier has his gophers running errands, his costumers fixing ensembles, and his production assistants trying to take care of Marilyn Monroe, because when she appears, everything stops. She is, as portrayed by Michelle Williams, a strange and beautiful alien, unpredictable, odd, and magnetic. But overall, the Hollywood bombshell is, as rumored, erratic. Unsure of herself after her second husband, Arthur Miller, returns to New York, Monroe needs drugs and constant reassurances to get her out of her dressing room. When she meets Colin Clark, played by Eddie Redmayne, a young production assistant on the film, she chooses him to help her through the shoot. She knows he sees her the way she needs to be seen, and Olivier needs that to finish his film. My Week with Marilyn is filled with sterling supporting performances from actors like Toby Jones and Judi Dench, but it's Williams' show. The twice Oscar-nominated actress makes for a heartbreakingly facile Monroe. She turns the famous Hollywood bombshell into a creature made half of legend and half of reality. Well, if you think modern technology has taken over the holiday traditions, get to the charming, quick as a Kringle animated entry, Arthur Christmas. In this 3D CG animated adventure, Santa and his elves put presents under the tree via state-of-the-art handheld devices and delivering packages around the world via stealth airship, complete with a cloaking device. Apparently, the big man in red, voiced by Jim Broadbent, is sort of foggy now after 70 missions, and he lets his super-efficient older son Steve run the show. But the militaristic Steve doesn't care when the no toy left behind rule is broken. So it's up to Santa's youngest, the warm-hearted letter-answering Arthur, voiced by James McAvoy, to get a lost bike to a little girl in England. Luckily, Arthur has his feisty old Grand Santa, voiced by Bill Nye, along for the ride, as well as an ancient sled with one good run left in it. Christmas movie magic is rare in a world that cuddles up to Kindles and thinks Amazon is the ninth reindeer. Arthur Christmas comes to town just in the nick of time. And speaking of movie magic, one of our greatest living directors, Martin Scorsese, delivers his first family film with the adventure Hugo. The title character is a 12-year-old orphan, played by Asa Butterfield, who lives in a train station in 1931 Paris. Since the death of his clockmaker father, played by Jude Law, Hugo has been hidden inside the station's enormous timepieces, making everything run on time and watching all of the people going in and out of the train station. Soon he meets Isabel, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, and her godfather, George Méliès, played by Ben Kingsley. Méliès is an old tinkerer who has a shop at the train station. Hugo doesn't know that the old man used to have another life as a filmmaker. The last third of the movie is all about the magic of movies and the wonder of imagination. And Scorsese clearly believes in all these things. This is his first 3D film, and he really makes it his own invention. Though it can seem a little educational at times, Scorsese can't help it since he's telling people about how wonderful movies used to be. This is one of those rare instances when you have a filmmaker telling his audience exactly why he loves doing what he does. After a full Thanksgiving meal, it's 2 hours at the movies that's positively transporting. I'm Joe Neumaier, film critic for the New York Daily News, talking about what to see this holiday weekend.